Hello everyone, I'm Chip Guides. Welcome back to my YouTube channels. I'll here now on a Japanese managed vessel. I made a video presentation for newly seafarer or for those who intend or planning to go on board the vessel as an engine crew. My main purpose for this video presentation is to give and share the idea to the newly engine crew seafarer how to run the main engine of the vessel at sea. Plus, let me share with them some information to the other newly engine crew, have knowledge and apply them to their future works. Let's get started and watch the video presentation. This presentation about the operating procedure of the main engine of the ship during departure and port. In the departure checklist, the following check of equipment should be included before departure at every port, anchorage, or canal area. Shall be carried out the following: main engines, both head and stern testing, steering gear and rudder action using both bridge steering control system and all hydraulic steering pumps, internal communication system including telegraph between the bridge and the engine room and the steering gear room, the telegraph control and response, the alarms, indicator and monitoring system like data, telegraph logger, the diesel generator engine starting capability, the main air compressor and main auxiliary pumps, etc. In completion of the check, the duty engineer shall make necessary entries including the following in the engine bill book and chief engineer's logbook. Must be entries like standby engine time, revolution counter reading, fuel oil flowmeter reading. By the way, this type of sea-going vessel is about carrier, cape-size vessel. The maker engine is a Mitsui MAN BMW 6S70 ME Mark 8 vessel diesel engine. The departure preparation of the main engine of the vessel. At least 6 hours prior departure, fuel oil settling and service tank must be full. Fuel oil settling and service tank heating steam shall be maintained to desired temperature and being drained for water. DO or diesel oil settling and service tank must be tapped if possible. Check main engine, some tank level and quantity is in normal. Crack the steam to fuel oil bunker tank in use around 30 to 45 temperatures if have enough steam supplied. If not possible, can be done or wait the steam pressure to build up until the steam pressure supply is enough. Bunker fuel lubes and fresh water are sufficient for voyage. Stern tube heater tank level check and no emulsified oil from drain. Air to whistle must be opened and confirmed whistle tested forward enough if possible. Around 1 to 2 hours prior departure, fuel oil purifier must be started and all conditions are in normal. Lube oil purifier must be started sump to sump and all conditions are also in normal. Main engine turbocharger filter canvas covers must be removed if there is any cover in place. The air system of main engine must be drain water if any from starting air system, control air system. Check the pressure and any air leaks and the air battles in pneumatic control system. All pumps set for operation. Lube oil system of the main engine must be: check the lube oil pumps and the stern tube pumps for running. Check oil pressures and any leaks. Check oil flows through the side glasses for main bearings, chain drive, and turbocharger. Check cylinder oil supply tank 1 or 2 supply valve if open and tank level is enough. Check cylinder oil before and other line strainer and other valves is open. Check the alpha lubricator pumps suction and delivery valves is open, and high pressure strainer bypass valve at the normal position. Check filter indicators and the pressure of the pump. Check the stern tube tanks oil level of the sump tank and aft seal oil chamber. Check and shaft bearing oil flow and pressure air is normal. Check oil mess detector panel in the engine control room if normal, and the sensor light at the engine side is light. Jacket cooling water system of main engine. Check freshwater jacket cooling pumps is running. Check pressure and any leaks. Maintain the temperature around 65 to 70 degrees centigrade by regulating the preheating steam inlet valve. Note: the main engine must not be started if the jacket cooling water temperature is below 20 degrees centigrade. Fuel oil system of main engine. Check the fuel oil supply pump and the circulating pump are running. Check pressure and any leaks. Note: when starting both pumps, first run the booster or supply pump, then circulating pump. When stopping both pumps, first stop the circulating pump, then the booster or supply pump. The seawater cooling system of main engine. Start the main cooling seawater pump, and then the running port use pump must be stopped. Check the main seawater cooling pump and pressure and any leaks. Adjust the cooling water temperature if necessary. And check all standby pumps are on auto position. The first standby diesel generator should be started and on load, and then third diesel generator should be standby and ready for use during departure operation. The necessary pump should be started, like for example fire and GS pump for cooling the deck machineries. Confirm open main engine indicator cocks. Main engine shall be turned by engaging the turning gear for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Note: before turning the engine, inform the bridge or duty officers. Check also the turning gear. The ampere condition is satisfactory. The main engine cylinder lubricators shall be put into operation and lubricate properly, and press the pre-lube indicator at engine control MO panel for liner lubrication during turning the main engine. After completion of turning the main engine, the turning gear shall then be disengaged, and check and verify the pinion is free from the flywheel gear and locking pin firmly in place. Check the indicator lamp for turning gear engaged is off, and the indicator lamp of the turning gear disengaged is on. The control room panel. Air compressors on auto and reserve air battle freeze up and isolated. Shut air starting line drain valve. Then shall be slowly open the air reservoir starting air outlet valve, the main starting valve, and distributor main valve. Start engine room ventilation fans for air supply. Inform bridge for air running and try engine. Obtaining master permission and confirmation by the officer on watch on duty, and the bridge that the propeller and gangway are clear. Cargo work has been completed and mooring lines are tight. Advise the duty officer on the bridge to press the standby engine button on the navigational bridge to initiate the blow-through of main engine. Upon ringing of the standby engine, the auxiliary blowers number 1 and 2 are automatically light on and running at the interval seconds. The control of main engine shall be in the control room control. Then see to it that the air ram button shall be on the screen monitor on the engine control room panel screen. Before blow through, must be confirm main air reservoir pressure are enough. Confirm normal condition on BMS panel. Confirm main engine turning gear disengaged, and confirm starting block valve at open position. Then the main engine shall be blown through on air on ahead or astern direction from the engine control console. Blow through the main engine and fuel kick ahead and astern with the duty officers and attendants on bridge. Set dead slow of telegraph at engine control console position, and then the main engine handle set at start position to air blow. Then the main engine handle set back to stop position, and then set back the telegraph to stop at ECC position. Then main engine indicator cocks should be closed after the main engine is blown through. The main engine turbochargers drain valve shall be closed and confirm there is no water came out. After the blow through, press the auto button and the MO panel, and then test dead slow ahead and astern momentarily from the engine room control console. At standby main engine, upon standby engine, all required meter readings shall be entered into the engine room bell book and chief engineer logbook. On starting the main engine, after departure, engine room must check soon after departure and during maneuvering. Engineers and engine ratings shall take round of the engine room and inspect the following: any leakings or stuck air starting valve on the main engine, and any leakings, relief valves and indicator cocks of the main engine, lubrication flow to turbochargers bearings and turbochargers operation, and check any exhaust gas leakage pass on the main engine cylinder covers and exhaust valve and exhaust manifold gaskets, any leaks fuel oil injectors, and main engine lubricators for proper functioning, and cooling water leakage if any, jacket cooling expansion tank for water flow through vent lines must be checked, return flow of medium from piston coolings, and all temperatures and pressures as being indicated in the local thermometers and pressure gauges. Then the main engine turbochargers and air cooling drain for any signs of water accumulations, and cabin's air temperatures and pressure drops across the air coolers, any abnormal sound or vibrations, operation of all main pumps, etc. Check also the all unit firing and cylinder lubrication for all point normal, and the intermediate shaft bearing, check for normal lubrication and cooling water flow. Check turbocharger lubricating oil flow. Stern tube check, then close the preheating steam inlet valve and change over the valve from jacket preheater to bypass valve. On fall away main engine, upon ringing up engine, the following procedures should be carried out upon the ringing up the engine. Check all components overhauled and port are functioning normally, if any. Take all counters and kilometers and all readings shall be entered into the engine room bell book and chief engineer logbook. Main engine speed shall be increased gradually as required by the bridge. The increase of the main engine speed shall be controlled by programming and the engine control system. Ensure auxiliary blowers cut off on reaching set scavenging pressure. Ensure that the main engine load limiter is properly positioned. Follow desired speed and RPM instruction from charterer. Change over the fuel of auxiliary boiler if required. The fire engine pump should be secure and stopped if finished using. Stop auxiliary boiler if steam pressure in normal, and change over the C section depending on instruction from chief engineer, and ensure that the main engine and auxiliary machinery running parameters are in normal condition. In case vessel not in restricted waters or condition permit, remind bridge to switch off one steering motor after informing bridge, and inspect steering gear. Start freshwater generator. Switch off power to deck machineries if not required by bridge. The unnecessary diesel generators should be take off the load and stop if possible. If in SECA area or sulfur emission control area, after exit, change over from low sulfur low marine diesel oil to very low sulfur fuel oil for main engine, DG or diesel generator, boiler, and from low TBN cylinder lubricating oil to high TBN cylinder oil for main engine. Unlock the sewage overboard valves and change over from import to at sea position if exit in the port limit area. Open steam inlet valve of waste oil tank to be evaporated and burning the waste floods to the incinerator. That's all guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!